Hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB video, and today we are covering the midweek competition picture week 52. So after quite a few days, I've got my friend Paul with me today. How's it going, Paul?
All good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. We missed you, mate.
Oh, mate, been mega busy.
Yeah,
Really.
a lot of people were asking in the comment section about you, saying, where is Paul? It's never the same without Paul, obviously.
Bless them. I love them all.
And we also got the Echo Man. Hello, Shan.
Hi, guys. Hi, Paul. Hi, Cam. How are you?
All right,
How's it
Shan.
going,
All right,
man?
mate.
Yeah, we missed you, Paul, even though I was off one day because I was busy cleaning the carpet fitters. So the people were saying, where's Shan? And then the following day they were saying, where's Paul? Because I think it's just they see the missing piece of jigsaw there.
Yeah. I have watched your streams after. I've sort of tried to keep up to date with it all, like, you know, and I know you've had your carpets done or something and you've been decorating them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam, you were feeling a bit unwell as well. Is that right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my BP, but my blood pressure went high, and then obviously
I
my
think
wife.
he's been on the stream for 3 hours, Paul, and then I think the BP went just high. So I think that's what it was.
It's just that a lot of stress and a lot of, it's not stress, but it's just that you can't really get away from stress, and it doesn't matter how you live.
No, it's
even
everywhere.
Though you live in a good life, there's always stress.
It's everywhere. Yeah, if you could have seen where I've been working and the people rushing round and just going nuts, it's just unbelievable. It really is. What's going on? It's crazy.
Mentally tiring, Paul. Because I know you were making a vaccine center.
Yeah, we do pop-up ones. You know, like doing
temporary.
One. Sports hall.
Yeah.
I've probably got another one this week, so it's possible I might miss a couple of more streams, but I don't know yet. I should find out tomorrow if we've got to do another one. But I mean, you know, I shouldn't knock it. It's good money, like, you know, but it's just long days.
Yeah, of course, it's a job end of the day, obviously.
I mean, yesterday we had a lot of key workers on. We, you know, believe you so, Cam will tell you this, Paul. I don't know if you were following yesterday messages. I mean, we had quite a few followers who are key workers, nurses, paramedics, you know, doctors. You know,
I did catch a bit of it. I did see some of the comments. Yeah, it is unbelievable. I mean, there's some people out there doing amazing things.
Amazing job.
Really amazing stuff. Yeah.
15 hours a day, Paul. 15 hours a day nurses are doing. When they come out of their 15-hour shift, you can see the scarring, the bruising, are wearing a face mask all day long. Can you imagine in that heat, especially in the summer when it was hot, you could see the scarring on nurses because of the heat.
Yeah. We also got Dean here. How's it going, Dean?
Dino.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Sorry I'm late. I was just putting my boy.
That's all right, no problem, bro. All right, so before we get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give us some thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And it's obviously good to have you back, Paul, and obviously, as usual, all of you. So very nice to see you all. Let's go through some comments very quickly before we start the main video. And right, so first in the list, Gary just joined. How's it going, Gary? Saying, what's up, people? Not too bad. How's it going? Shani, mate, haters will always hate. The stream is successful and it's growing. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Obviously, we got some dislikes before the stream even started. So anyway, we don't care anymore. It's okay. We love you guys even more. No problem. Keep loving us or keep hating us, at least stay with us. That's the main thing. So even if you're disliking this video, that means you're with us. So it's all right. As long as you're with us, that's all we want. All right, Dan just joined. How's it going? Hi, Daniel. Hi, Owen saying hi. Hello, Cam, my friend. Hi, Owen. Hope you're good. Hi, Hasan Khan. Hope you're good. A nice group of guys. That's rare. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Obviously, we're very happy to have such an amazing family, obviously, so it's amazing, man. Robert just how's it going? Evening all, hope you're all okay. Looking forward to the call tomorrow. Yes, good luck, all of you. Did you play some tickets, Paul?
Yeah, I did 26 in the end.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in around the average, your area, sort of just to the right of that seat.
Yeah.
Just up from the top edge, in and around there, where I think quite a lot of people have played in and around that area. So
quite a few people in that area, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 777 Arena saying, "Hola amigos, how's it going? Hope you're good." Hi Mike saying, "Hi guys, after last night I got to thinking my favorite winner of all time was the guy who won a Range Rover many years ago. Rupert surprised him and he was hyper, running, shouting, skipping. Yes, 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 I remember that actually. Oh, this is my Range Rover." Yeah, I remember that video. J Ho just said, "How's it going, J Ho?" Hi Saeed. Guys saying Dino, yes.
Right, Gary, buddy. Hope you're well, buddy.
Ozzy just joined saying, "Hi guys, hope hi guys, you all gonna be ref in the future. Keep up, thank you so much." Sanga Ali saying, "Hi everyone, welcome back, Paul." King Pog saying, "Hey guys, hope all good. Nice to see you back on here, Paul. Hope you're well, buddy." You see, a lot of people were concerned. Where is Paul?
I'm good, mate.
Even my missus was saying, "Did you say something to him? Like, did he get offended in
No. Seriously, it's
she
my
knows
work.
I just say things, I just don't stop. When I should stop, I don't stop. I just say it. Do you know what I mean? Anything just come in my mind.
No, nothing at all like that, mate. No, it's just purely my work. I mean, I'm fortunate that I am really busy. There's a lot of people who aren't, and I'm just one of the lucky ones. So
yeah, of course, it's lucky to be busy and at work, and especially the job you're doing, amazing. So very lucky, and
it's an important job, very important what you're building for an important reason.
Yeah. CJ saying, "Hi guys, hi CJ, hi Charlie, hi man like Jake. Hope you're good." Hasan saying, "I hope I get at least 100 quid in credit. Would be good, or come runner up, or just win." That's
how's Hasan Khan feeling?
Just win.
How's he feeling, Cam? Hasan Khan. I know he was ill, Paul and
yeah. How are you feeling now? We got our test done today. All three of us, me, my wife, and my little son. We got our test done today, so waiting for the result. Fingers crossed. Hope everything goes well. I'm not really bothered about myself, but it's just my son. So I hope everyone goes well. I'm not saying congratulations to Dean, because in the group, a lot of people are convinced that Dean has won already. But is it really, Dean?
I think he is. I think I've got a feeling he's won.
Okay, he goes. Oh, find out tomorrow.
He started shaving, so that shows a sign there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep it till I've won. So it's still here, guys. So.
Okay. All right. Get your razors ready and the foam and all that.
No, you won't need a razor. You'll need a beard trimmer to get that beard off.
I'll just get him a GP, foot down it, just come off.
Yeah. Laura just joined saying, "Hi everyone." Hi Laura, hope you're good. Hi Dan, how's it going? Saying how's it going, lads? The night before feeling always getting it, feeling like I'm gonna win. Probably not. Now why not, bro? Why not? Definitely hope you win. Hey, saying evening gang, how's it going? Not too bad. Yeah, we all good, brother. Hasan saying, "I'm so bored inside. I haven't even seen outside the window. No, I feel like going down the motorway at least 100 miles an hour." Hope you get well soon, Hasan Khan, and then obviously you can do it on your brand new car that you're gonna win from BOTB. And no, sir, I think Hasan has. Yes, he has. Yes, he was saying he had the result came positive. So, Kaz saying, "Hi, Cam, Paul, Dean, Chan. How's it going, Kaz? Hope you're good."
Hi, Kaz.
Okay, it's saying a lot better. Just cough, but I'm gonna retest and see. Hope it's negative. Yeah, fingers crossed for that. But Tender saying, "Hi, lads. Hopefully we'll have a winner soon." Ozzy saying, okay, you guys are talking to each other. Andy just joined saying, "Evening, guys. Best wishes for your family's result, Cam." Thank you so much, Andy. Cam saying, "BOTB followed one more guy. I think he's going to be the winner." Well, it happens every week, and then it turns out to be not the winner. So, fingers crossed.
I wouldn't take any notice of that.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was some stylist guy he's a Sikh, I think. He's got the what's it called? The turban. Yeah, he's a okay. I saw that today. Yeah. It was 203, but now it's 204.
Okay.
People that following, so you never know.
Right. Yeah, never know. Sergio saying, "I hate the 5 p.m. wait to see how much credit you got back." Yeah, innit? I mean, after like 10 o'clock, you just can't be asked to wait anymore, innit? That's the thing.
Yeah. Once you know you haven't won. I totally get that. You think, "I'll just get on with it."
Yeah.
Get the video out, get the credit in, and let's roll on next game.
You just want to know how pissed off you're going to feel for the rest of the day, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you think if you do really badly, you think, oh, the judging must have been really bad.
Yeah. All right. So I haven't played any tickets yet. Excuse me. Sorry, we're covering the midweek competition today. So let's go ahead and do the midweek. We're gonna do the dream car competition tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. There is some double cars and everything out there. So this time I'm probably gonna play for the Range Rover and the Golf R for the dream car.
And it's a good picture. And it's
a good picture as well. That's what Paul likes. I think there is no background.
Yeah, I do.
Backed out and everything.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah,
I like the doubles on this as well. I'm actually not playing all my tickets for the Transit. I'm going for the Tesla and the Range Rover.
Yeah,
Tesla and a Range Rover.
That would work well in my family. Or the it's not a Freelander, is it? A Defender. Tesla and Defender.
Is there a Tesla and a Defender?
Yeah.
Which one is it? The Model S or Model 3?
Model 3. Tesla.
Oh, no. I like the Model S. I don't like the Model 3, so it's all right.
It's a Model 3. I'm just starting a quick look. Yeah. It's a Defender on Model 3 Standard Plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, yes, as Unknown Good that he mentioned, obviously there's the new rules is like maximum ticket you can buy is 75 ticket now. So no longer be able to buy 100 tickets. That's actually good anyway. What do you guys think about it?
Is it because of last week's scenario?
Well, they brought it down from 100 to 75 now. I didn't know that.
Yeah. 75. No, it's not because of last week's scenario. It's got nothing to do with last week. It's we mentioned before, remember?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think who mentioned that? I don't know. I think Paul or Sean who said that they should have a cap, even though they got 100 ticket cap, but which is not enough, and that forces a lot of people to play the maximum ticket. A lot of people do actually, and they spend a lot of money on BOTB, and then obviously end up in a worse situation. So it's better. It's good that reduce it to 75, which is reasonable. If someone wants to give it a go, there you go. 75 tickets is a good amount of ticket anyway. And on top of it, there is obviously a cap, so you can't really play more than that, even if you want to. So that's a good thing.
I mean, if you think about it logically, it gives you slightly more of a chance of winning, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Because other people are playing less tickets, so it's a good way. Some people might feel, I wanted to leave it at 100 because they got plenty of money or whatever it is. But the less tickets others play, the more chance we've all got
winning. Gary, I agree with you. The Model 3's interiors, I don't like it. Especially the steering wheel. I know it's minimize everything and all that, but those button and everything, those thing that you control the thing with looks so cheap for some reason, because it's not a cheap car, by the way. Model 3s are not cheap, but just the steering wheel and then the screen layout, I don't like it. I like the Model S quite a lot because it's the portrait kind of thing, not the landscaped thing, even though I like landscaped tablets or whatever you say, or any kind of monitors or whatever. But Model S looks a lot better, but 3 I don't like it. Okay, right. So this is the picture, guys. Anyone got the average from last week?
Yep, 1169.
Yep.
852. I think that's the only one that we did have.
Yeah, because I wasn't on. I think you did this guy's on Friday, was it?
Yeah, that's the only one we had. Yeah, I was just scrolling through because I usually photo shoot it just to keep it in my head. Yeah, that's the only one we had, Cam.
No problem. Okay, so right, yeah. I mean, I don't really like the average. If I'm not gonna lie. It's I think it's a little bit more to the left and probably on that seat there. At least the most right I would go on this at the edge of that seat, and then I'll go more to the left on this, not on that gap. But that's the average that we had last time, and that was based on not many coordinates, and obviously it was the very first look of the picture, for a lot of people. So that's where it is. So do we guys have any coordinates, anything special, or do you guys feeling
I've
good with
got
any
one.
coordinate? Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
I've got one, mate. 1142 720.
So you went slightly higher.
1142.
Wow. So if you go that much to the right, do you think it's going to be that high? Because that's even going to go past that player in red.
No, it's not that much to the right. It's more to the left. Because I think what's happening there is the ball is floating down to both the players, but the green player, he ain't going to get it. The guy in behind is going to get it, and he's basically pushing the green player out of the way. Never foul situation, as all their photos go.
So you went there then, that high.
That was my first look at it.
Yeah. How's it going?
I didn't like the sorry, mate.
That's all right. Go ahead, Paul.
I didn't like where the average was. I did look at it, but when you did the average, and I didn't like the idea of it being so close to his hand. It sort of put me off being that close to his hand.
Yeah.
Because if you think that's the center of the ball would almost be touching his hand, and it didn't sit right with me. So that's why I went up a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Not a problem.
That was my reasoning for it.
Yeah. So do we all agree that obviously the guy in red gonna get the ball then? Yeah, not the guy.
I think so.
Yeah, it's getting drifting past, like Paul says. It's going to be drifting past the green player the way.
He's definitely in control, isn't he? The guy in the striped shirt's in control of the situation. He's pushing the guy in green out the way. It's gone over his head. He's got no chance of getting it. And the guy at the back, he's going to control it.
Yeah, because you can see the facial expression of the green player. Seems like he's getting pushed, and he's going to fall off or something.
Yeah, he's lost his balance and all sorts, hasn't
he? Yeah.
He's leaning too far over to jump or do anything like that.
Please start submitting your coordinate, guys. We'll start taking coordinates in a minute. What about you, Dean? Have you got a coordinate? Any special coordinate for this?
1152.
Yep.
871.
Is it quite low again?
It's not that low. It's quite near the average. Have you got a coordinate, Sean?
No, I didn't have a chance on this picture. Remember, because I was busy on Friday.
When the last time you had a chance to look at this pictures? You always say that.
No.
Okay, right. Okay, guys. So we're gonna start taking coordinates now. So first coordinate was submitted by Man Like Jake, which is 1062, 853.
Yeah, it's quite low as well.
All right, guys, naughty Shan, and I will just take coordinates then.
Shan, you must do your homework, you naughty boy. Cam sets you homework, and you must do it.
Well, I've been busy, mate. Doing the drawing, the decorating.
He's one of these school kids that's cheating. He's looking at everybody else's coordinates, and he's going to go get them.
Yeah.
Then it comes right in the middle.
We know your game, Sean.
I look at because I know where to play this, because I've had a look at it before. But
let's try Gary's coordinate. Gary and me normally go similar places sometimes.
More to the. I think the ball is more to the right. I agree on that.
Gary, don't you think it's a bit too high? 625.
Have you tried your target at all in this picture, Cam?
Yes. Try the target, yes, on the average. We're going to try it again today, based on whatever average you're going to get. And then we'll see. We'll try to come up with something. But this is a picture, man. It's a tricky one just because of his hand. I forgot to do it, actually. I was going to take his hand off of the picture.
It's what put me off, I must admit. That's why I pushed it higher.
Yeah, it distracting us, all of us.
Yeah.
Just his hand. Let's see if I can do anything before the Anyone, if you could please remind me, and before the VIP live stream, which is going to be on Wednesday, I'll try and take his hand off from that picture, edit it out basically. Not the hand, obviously completely off, but just edit it out.
I know where Paul's saying why he's not happy is near it, because it's center of the ball, that half of the ball will be touching his hand.
Yeah, but if you look at the
it's a
green
3D picture, isn't it? So
yeah, the ball's probably behind his hand, but it just don't look right to me. I mean, I'm probably way off, but
I don't think it's behind. It's in front of the hand, like near the camera. That's what I think. I don't know. I can be wrong, but
yeah. But if you look at the guy in the striped shirt, he seems to be looking more to his right.
Yes.
In this picture.
Yes.
If you look at his eyes cam, he's looking more to the right. So that would suggest that the ball was behind his hand in the picture, not this side of it.
If you look at the green players, as you look at the green player, his right eye, well, his left eye, but our right eye, it looks like he's looking straight up.
Also, keep it in mind, guys, we can expect really, really poor judging this midweek. Really bad judging.
Yeah. They got
last year's was shocker.
Cover.
Last week's dream car was a shocker.
Yeah,
it was.
But the midweek was really good.
933. That's a bit further left. Yeah.
Look at this spread already.
Yeah.
I mean, someone looking at the green player, the two what are far left are really lining up with the green players. That's why I think that they've gone that far.
So basically, the cluster is near the average of last week. So that's where the cluster is. A bit of a cluster.
The bottom of that bar, near the bottom of the bar. Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely favouring towards that bar on the railings.
Railings, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a height. I'm satisfied with that for my Y, but it's just sorry for the X, but it's just the Y, the height. I'm gonna just fiddle around with a bit.
Where's Father Steve? Just remembered.
Yeah, I've sent him the link.
He might have been just getting Mother Steve from work, or probably.
He normally comments, doesn't he? But I know the last time I spoke to him, he was he's got some weird shifts coming up himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's some days and then some nights. So
yeah, he joined quite a few streams from last 4 or 5 streams. He's always been on.
Yeah, he's been off from work then.
Yeah, Ronaldo needs to come back as well. I'm sure he must be well now.
Was it since Christmas when Ruberana? I know people are saying Ruberana said something.
Yeah, somebody said that last night. He hasn't really come on since Ruberana, but
that didn't piss Ronaldo. He's a good lad. He don't take anything like that.
No, I don't think he would have taken any notice on that. None of us did. Really.
No. Yeah.
No, he's been felt unwell and all the rest of it, and don't forget, guys. I mean, he got made redundant, didn't he, and all that crap. He's got a lot going on, so he might just feel like a break. You know what I mean? But I did notice yesterday. I know I joined the stream late in that, but I did see he was commenting on that on the stream, so he's still about.
Yeah.
And typically, he'll give away his coordinate just as the stream's about to finish or the competition ends.
Yeah, 2 minutes before, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't manage to play tickets like with Talking Team was on last night. He went off around about 10 to 12, I think I did my tickets. I stayed on while I was doing them. Yeah, I stayed on, Paul, while I was doing it because I think Dean had to go work in the morning and then he went off, and then Steve as well. Then it was just me and Cam. So I stayed on. I thought I'll wait till the new picture comes. And then
I've got another early one tomorrow, so I've got to be up at 4. So, what they're doing now, obviously, they're making the shifts longer.
again.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get us ready for when we do move to the different depot. So the times are going to change. So yeah, today was literally so much running time. I'm hardly picking anyone up. So I just don't see the point of them putting extra hour or so on top of the shift.
I mean, Dean, you still get paid in it, but the thing is, like you said, you can go when less people are out. You mean, in a way, you're saying,
yeah,
the
but
lockdown now.
it's just a thing though. Obviously, it's just TFL. It just seems that they don't really care. It's like we're expendable. They're just putting us out there. No, I'm not being funny. I'd rather just do the normal hours, get home. I'd rather not be out as much to be thingy towards it, you know?
Yeah, because it's your job is most vulnerable as well, because you keep in contact with a lot of people.
Yeah,
close contact as well. 1 meter, 2 meter when they come on the bus, you're only literally a meter away.
Yeah, then when you do a changeover with another driver, you've obviously got to wipe, like I was speaking about it the other day. You've got to use the whole cabin, like clean the whole cabin, everything that you touch, that they would touch. Yeah,
it's an extra work. That's extra 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, and you've had three drivers this morning called in saying that they're not feeling well. We had one driver that slipped because it was quite icy in our depot. He went to put his foot up on the step of the bus and he just slipped and he just grazed his whole leg and he just said, "No, I'm going home." And I thought, oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, either they can do what they can do is they call it skeleton service or something.
Yeah, but literally three drivers off on one route and everybody was like moaning, saying, "Oh, why are you late?" I said, "I'm not late." I said, "We've got three drivers that haven't come in and it can't be covered."
Yeah, because you only could do so much on your route. You can only drive so fast.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's
that's
crazy,
what I mean.
or not?
Usually it's about 45 minute trip from one end to the other, even with this diversion that we've got. But they're putting like an hour and a half on it now, and there's no kids going to school.
No.
So it's just so much like running time. So you're stopping and starting.
Yeah.
So,
I know, it's just like I was saying, Dean, earlier on your Facebook when you put something about it. Like I said, I went shopping earlier, and I seen people. I just really, I just thought, let me do my shopping.
Hello.
She was going crazy about you, like you're not being in the street. Like, where is Paul? I'm gonna give a dislike.
Normally, you get more when I'm on cam.
Yeah,
I know.
More dislikes when I'm on.
Yeah, like I was saying, Dean, I went shopping. I don't like to keep going out because I want to protect myself because my son. And I had to get some essentials. Obviously, you got to get your bread, your milk, your eggs. Kids can't live without bread and eggs. They want that toast and milk as well, and cereals and all sorts. Just to fill my fridge up. I just went again. I thought I'm going to do a big shop because I don't want to keep going out. So I've done a big shop today, and I seen quite a few people. They didn't look. To me, they didn't look medical exempt.
How are you?
And hi, Chaz. I think she's a key worker. And they didn't give a, didn't care. They just two fit guys there, looking, just looking at frozen foods where I went, Iceland, and didn't give a care. I was protecting myself. I had my daughter with me, and I had a face mask on and my daughter. And I was standing well back there, but they're coming close. And I told my daughter, stay and let them get past you. Just people don't realize how serious this is.
Yeah, I think people are just getting fed up with it now as well. Most of the majority. But if like you say, if people are putting masks on and just like following the rules, this will be over sooner than later.
Yeah,
especially obviously with all the vaccines now, and obviously just down the road. They've opened a vaccine unit just down near Epsom Downs.
Yeah, I've seen it on map today in what's it called, Epsom, because I've seen they've done one in Manchester City's. I think is the tennis centre or there. They've done it there, and I've seen a map, and it said Epsom as well.
Yeah, literally done the whole.
So you've got one.
they've done the grandstand. Literally, loads of people parking up, and they've got an overflow system as well. So yeah, they've put that there now. So
I mean, the target is if they can get 1 million people vaccinated a week, how long will that take then, guys, to get the full population vaccinated? If they can do the 1 million a week.
Evening, Keneal.
you
Thank
never
you,
know.
mate. Yeah,
Probably
I'm back.
October or something like that.
Yeah.
They were saying. I know the furlough's gone. It's been added. Continues till March, I think it is, unless it's changed again. But yeah, if they can vaccinate everyone, I reckon. Hopefully, well, how many people in England? Like,
I think the population is 64 million, roughly.
yeah.
68.
Is it 68, Paul?
Yeah.
The figures. So, I mean, that's the target to get 1 million. You know, obviously, you got to have your second dose as well. And they were saying about the supply, they don't want to be running short on supply, so they just got to keep a balance. And how many people getting vaccinated and how much supply you got, you're not running short.
Yeah.
It's Father Steve. What's he said the vaccine's like?
His wife, because she's a care worker, so she works.
Well, no, he would have been in front of the queue, wouldn't he? Because they're doing the eldest first.
Oh yeah,
oldest man. He should be the first one.
I just got that Paul just saying it. I thought, why is he saying that? Then I realized.
Bless
right,
him.
guys. Right, that's quite a big spread, as you can see on the screen. I narrowed it down a little bit, and that's obviously not a big spread, but I'm not really with that area where I basically narrow it down, like from as you can see, the blue, it's not the blue, the green lines, and the other ones are the one that's obviously in wider vision if you go for. So I'm more into that side. So what do you think about the spread, first of all? It's quite a big spread.
I'm not surprised, Cam, because the picture's not great, is it?
Yeah. All right, Darren, you need to come in here, man. Hurry up. We're waiting for you.
That does look like, obviously, that looks like a proper judge's average.
Judge's average, yeah. I was
like judge's spread. Usually we're all kind of tight, aren't we?
Now, if you have a look at it, we got few clusters in here, even though in a difficult picture. One there.
Yeah.
One cluster there, and then or others literally all around it. And quite a big cluster inside the tight cluster inside the average spot. Now, the coordinates that are outside these one big cluster, what do you think about them? Shall we keep them on? What should I do? Or do you average all of them? They're kind of balancing each other. Like, there's two there, one there, one there, one there, two there. So, balancing each other. And there is like 25 coordinates as well, so not bad.
If it was Matt, if this was Matt, he'll remove the two further left.
Nah, but it's midweek, innit? There's not going to be Matt, first of all. Secondly, they're kind of balancing each other.
Sorry,
so
midweek,
if you remove, you have to remove all of them, and that's not going to make any sense. It's going to go back to the same spot again.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Dream Car. He is Matt's on Dream Car.
Yeah.
So if you move on the left, it'll push it further right, won't it?
Yeah, I think
but I'm thinking it's going to be more to the left, like on this chair, like this area.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any more right past that post. It'd definitely be more to the left, if anywhere. So taking those two off on the left will just push it right, won't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, Paul, when he's saying it won't be more to the right, it's just because of the red player. He's looking just straight up, so he's looking at an angle just behind, right next to the big bar there. Just towards the right where there's like white kind of board. He's looking towards right there. So that coordinate was good. The one that is furthest right, I think, across. That looks good and in line with the red player's eyes. Because he's just looking straight up like this. Just looking up like that.
I can't see the judges getting a nice tight cluster on this one either.
No.
Yeah.
It's a hard picture, this.
I mean, yet the next dream car pick is nice. See, they've blacked it out again, and just got two players, two sets of eyes this year. I mean, there's quite a bit going on. It's quite a busy picture, isn't it?
Yeah, and
it's not the worst
thing
one we've ever had, to be honest. I mean, it's okay, but
we had lot worse than that.
we have, yeah.
But we noticed this over the couple of weeks now, because midweek's cheap, and they're doing harder pictures, and Dream Car is getting easy pictures. So I think that's someone mentioned that in the group. I read that somewhere about they're doing midweek cheaper, but they're going to go and compensate with the hard picture.
Every picture though that they post is almost like a foul situation, though, isn't it? Nearly every picture.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them. Yeah,
but like you're saying, the Dream Car is similar to the one, similar kind of the one Dream Car we had couple months back. Do you remember the guy from America who won the, what was it? What did he win? The Range Rover, I think.
Yeah.
The guy from America.
Yeah, the Kashif guy.
Yeah, Kashif guy. You see that picture when we were saying the guy at the background with the ginger hair, we were saying he's looking straight forward. It's a similar kind of a picture, that, with the guy heading like that, you know. But this one looks easier. I really feel confident on the new Dream Car picture. I think too much spending on that. I know when I'm playing that.
Yeah, we got a super chat, guys. Thank you so much, Canoe Taylor, for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate that. The super chat is the last few game weeks I have constantly hit zone 1 and 2. Massive thank you to the entire team. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. It's all you guys. We're just here to
and good luck this week.
Good luck.
You're the one who did it.
Good luck, mate. For now.
To you, and thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, guys. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, Dean was saying something.
No, I was just saying. Obviously, the green players like backing into the red player, and obviously the red and white guy is kind of trying to keep him at bay, try not to put him off because he's winning the header. And obviously, the green player is obviously putting his arm up as well, trying to kind of put him off a bit more. But as you look at the picture, his eye on the right hand side, he is looking straight up. And obviously the red and white play is looking up, but kind of at an angle. So I reckon the ball is around where his fist is. I think they'll use that as a viewpoint, obviously, and the post that's in line with his fist.
Yeah, I agree.
So you mean edge of the post? Because I remember
literally where the green player's fist is, not right
straight
on
up.
there. Straight up, and like kind of the middle of the red player as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
That's where I think it is.
And the only reason, like I say, I raised mine up a bit is because I felt when I first had a look at it and I put my guess on there, I wasn't far from the average. But to me, it looked like the ball would have ended up. I know it's a 3D picture, but it just looked like the ball was almost going to be touching his hand, and I just felt. So I pushed it up 50 pixels.
Bentley guys, Bentley guys,
Darren.
Hi, Bentley.
Mr. Bentley.
Mr. Bentley. How's it going, Mr. Bentley?
He's got his uniform on. Darren seems like
we're winning a Bentley game.
Who's put that? Oh, CJ.
Did you play midweek, Darren?
No, I haven't.
Didn't you? No, not this one. No, sorry, mate. The Dream Car just gone. You played it.
Oh,
yeah?
Dream Car that's being judged today and drawn tomorrow. Surprise tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confident?
Nah.
I know why he's saying that, because he won when he wasn't confident. That's why he's like, "Oh no, I'm not confident."
I'm not confident either.
I'm not confident at all, man. I think I'm not even going to be in zone 5.
You mean the Dream Car one we played last week's Dream Car?
Yeah.
No, I'd be happy to get zone 1, to be honest. Be happy with that.
Do you think the winner's already been contacted today?
Probably.
Possibly.
Why would they tomorrow? Do that? I don't. They advertise it everywhere that they. Well, I suppose they announce a winner tomorrow, but they don't say they contact the winner tomorrow. But don't know.
I mean, they say like, oh, it's
Depends
Tuesday.
what car, I suppose.
I don't, yeah, because obviously with it being like obviously FaceTime or WhatsApp now, obviously they probably don't bother with they might not bother with the surprise detailed contact. So it just might be straight to the winner.
Yeah, but if they get the car, they do it next day because remember the last bus driver, the one won the BMW 1 Series.
Oh yeah, the M135, yeah, the wrong bus driver.
Yeah. If he's on TV, then probably today.
Yeah, might be.
I mean, I don't know how that stands with like essential journeys, though. You know, if they was going to pick a car up, or I don't know. I suppose they get a garage to deliver it to them or drive it to them. I don't know how that would stand. Would it, like, is it an essential journey? I don't know.
I thought car showrooms were shut, or they open because last time they were.
No, they're open.
Because obviously you can still get MOTs and stuff like that if your car's due one, but obviously, like you say, it's not really essential to go and get a car to go and show.
No, they can be open, but not open to customer to visit. They can still do business like online, virtual, you know,
click and collect and everything,
and all that.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously, the guy that Christian got the BMW from, he probably just went to the actual tuning company, Motec.
Yeah.
Might have just got it then thinking, because obviously that's not like they're not trading, they're just like tuning the cars up. So that might have been the thingy.
Yeah,
but it's whether it's classed as an essential journey. That's why I'm wondering now whether they'll just use stock images or videos or whatever online.
Didn't they go to one last week though? Didn't they?
Yeah. But it's changed since then, hasn't it? They're getting tighter with it, aren't they? I mean, I just don't know how he would stand if he was stopped by the police and say, "Well, what are you doing?" He said, "Well, I'm going to video a car for a competition winner." Would that be classed?
That's fine. Obviously, it's something they can't do it from home. If he say, "I have to do it," it can't be done from home, and then he's allowed to go. That's fine.
I suppose. Yeah.
If he say, "Oh, I have to do a video call next," I have to stand next to the car. That's it. It cannot do it from home.
But
I have to film this transit.
Yeah, but past a week or two, Christian's been at his own flat where he's been ringing people.
It's strange how they've done some at his flat and then he's just randomly gone and got a car and done it last week, and then he's back to doing it back in his flat or his house or whatever. It's
with this famous
the availability of the car.
Yeah, with this famous grey jeans. Have you ever noticed his grey jeans? Even when Darren won, he had them grey jeans on. I don't think people take a notice, but I've got grey jeans similar to him, so I've always taken a notice on that.
Well, all we see is just a glare. Like it's just that whenever you're there, we can just see a glare because it's Colgate.
I know, but it's just crazy. He always has them grey jeans on, Christian. Maybe that's part of his uniform.
Yeah. He has those orange shorts in summertime, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He did wear it on my surprise video.
What shorts?
Orange short.
I can't tell. It's lockdown.
Yeah, he's always wearing them grey trousers. He wore them today.
I know. Yeah, it's probably his favourite grey jeans.
All right, guys. So what was the average again, Dean? Do you remember? I think
1169.
Yeah. 8-5 to win it.
Sorry. Yeah, 1169, 852, buddy. Yeah.
So we went more right by like 4 pixels, but went up by nearly 50 pixels.
So you've gone a bit higher.
I'm going to throw it out there. I still think it's right on that seat where that one.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
You mean the seat on the corner seat?
Yeah.
That seat.
Above his hand.
Yeah.
Above his hand on the corner.
I mean, well, if we take coordinates off, I mean, I can literally take these 4 coordinates off. That will take it more to the left. But what's the point of doing that? Because if you think like the judges that you have to take all of them off, and that's where most of the cluster is. But obviously, not necessarily judges needs to go there. They literally can go one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and then it's gonna work out. Might be somewhere like where Darren and I'm saying, or might just go all the way to the right, depending on their cluster. So that's
I know where Darren's talking now. I've just had a look. There's a coordinate there where he's saying on the corner of that seat, right in the center. You come down.
Yeah, Gary's saying there is contactless car pickups. Yes, they obviously hire those cars for a day or two or something to surprise. So, yeah.
Someone's getting the call up, Christian.
Hi, Christian. Hello. Oh, it's still blocked. I'm still blocked.
He's probably in bed, Christian. Now can't wait to get up in the morning to call somebody. I bet he's like
Yes,
that.
call me tomorrow.
It's probably already done it today.
If it's me, Christian, wake up at like 10:30, 11:30 or something, please.
Nah, he's probably already done it today.
You reckon, Darren?
Yeah.
What? Is that you? Did you get the call?
There's something going on here, Darren. He's not saying.
What's Darren trying to hide?
Oh, that facial expression
Okay,
I was doing. I was doing a couple of months back when everyone thought I won. Remember, he's doing that. Or maybe he knows somebody who's won.
Must be. He's gonna send me a WhatsApp text in a bit. I know.
Cheers.
Who's getting that call? Is that me?
Andrew M.
Andrew? Oh yeah, but he's been active in the group today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Don't just say Christian was wearing the grey trousers today. We have to go back on that.
I know. The famous grey jeans, actually, not trousers, jeans. They're more likely jeans he's wearing.
Yeah. Did you actually?
Did I what? Sorry.
Did you win?
Did I win?
Yeah.
You don't need to say yes or no. You can just give a clue.
You can just send me a text on WhatsApp like you always do.
Yeah, just nod your head or shake your head. You don't have to say.
Yeah. Or wink your eyes.
Just a subtle clue.
No.
I think
that's sort of in betweeny.
Yeah, I like that on midweek now. The RSQ3.
Darren's bluffing. Okay.
Uh,
All right, let's put the winning. I mean the average coordinate in here, which is slightly higher up than what we got from last time. 11. It's 11.
Cheers, 777, a runner. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't have minded that because I actually went for the 135 Motec as well. So definitely got the wrong bus driver on midweek. I am the winner, guys. Thanks to all.
Yeah, hope you are, mate, Marcus Jr. You're always complimenting us, so hope you got the call.
You see on the picture there, you see on that seat, directly in the middle, there's a bit that's lit up like a different shade, like a yellowy shade.
Yeah, there.
Directly at the top line of that. There.
Yeah.
You think it's there?
Which is the actual seat number, obviously, but
the seat number, yeah. Looks a bit different to the others' seat numbers.
You never know. It might be a floodlight because it looks quite dark in the background.
Yeah, it could be possibly. We can't tell with their eyes.
Because obviously, if you look to the left of the green player, they're all like kind of dark, but then obviously just on the edge of the probably two from the top, then all the way down, and it starts to get lighter. So it might be floodlights at the top of the roof.
Hasan Khan saying Christian was wearing black trousers today. That was yesterday. He was wearing his green trousers today. The grey trousers, sorry.
The grey trousers.
And his black and orange thong.
He was wearing a grey trouser, and on top of it was wearing an orange t-shirt, orange short. Sorry.
You must have a good.
His birthday
You
the
must
other
have a
day.
good car charger because he has a really long wire.
Was it his birthday the other day?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it was. What's today? Monday.
The 11th.
I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday because I saw something on Instagram because he was on his Peloton exercise bike and he said, "Oh,
Peloton, yeah."
Doing his exercise." And he said, "Oh, some birthday cake." So I presume it was his birthday.
Okay.
Do you think they're going to go that low, or do you think they're just going to go above the bar? Because it does look high.
It is quite high.
Right, Darren, you're saying. I know what you mean now, but.
All right, let's just say do this for this summary, guys. All right, guys, so we got the average now, which is 1173,807. 1173,807. So what do you guys think about this average? It's slightly higher than before, and our last average was 1169,857. 852.
So it's about 50 pixels.
Yeah.
Higher.
What do you think, Paul? Do you think it's there, or it's more to the right, left, or something?
A bit more to the left.
Yeah.
I mean,
And what
now
about you?
Darren just said that about on a seat. I mean, I do agree with that, but it's one of these pictures where you could quite easily change your mind 2 or 3 times on it.
Yeah. It's not easy.
But I agree with that. No.
Yeah. What about you, Dean? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same. Obviously, I've gone a bit lower and then to the left. You see where where that chair is, and you've got literally a little gap, and then you've got the pole.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done a little cluster there, and I've done a couple to the right because obviously I'm taking in consideration of the green player. Because if you look, as I've said it 3 times now, I sound like a parrot. But if you look, as you look at the green player, his right eye is looking literally straight up.
Yeah.
Then obviously you've got the red player that's looking up but at an angle. So it is roughly where you've put your little cursor. It's roughly around that area.
Okay.
Corner of this.
Darren, I know obviously you said more to the left, and me and you kind of agree with that. But do you think that's a good average, or it needs to be adjusted and we have to go more to the left? Do you think the judges can go there? Is there any possibilities? Do you see?
There is. I'd say between where your line is coming down and the number on the seat down, it's around that square area. Okay. Maybe just a touch higher. I'd say it's probably maybe going to touch the bar in the background above the seat.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
that black shading thing.
Yeah, maybe that they'll go as high as that, but that average will drop around near the chair. Because for the average to be where the bar is, they would actually need to go higher than the bar, which I can't see them doing. But I can see some judges going up near that bar, and then the average would actually drop down around that seat in that gap between the chair and the bar, where your line comes down.
Average to be there, some of them have to go there too.
No, I can't see them going that low.
But if for the average to be there, and if some of the judges, quite a few judges, goes to the top, so it's going to be on even higher than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
do you think it's like more going to be like left, right kind of thing and similar height?
This one, I think it is going to be high. I think it is where the lowest that I can see that that they're going to go is, you see the seat just above his knuckles. There's like that gap.
Yeah.
Where it meets literally the smallest amount, I think that's going to be the lowest, and it's probably going to go up towards the top of your orange line that's going upwards.
Mm-hmm.
that's the maximum that I can see that they're probably going to go, but it's within that area. It's hard to explain when I've not got the cursor. I'll take a picture and send you it.
That's fine. Now I got what you mean. Yeah. I mean,
it's quite a big area to cover as well, though.
Yeah, yes. I mean, obviously, the judging might just be really poor this week, and they might just go pretty much all over the place. And they're gonna judge this picture by having a quick look. So they might just end up going this, there, far away, high, low, and all that. So yeah. Answer is, what was the answer, Dean?
It's the middle one. It's the James Bond cars. It's the middle one. It's an old school Lambo. So it's middle yellow. It's only because I'm a big-ish James Bond fan, so I knew it straight away.
I've sent it to you, Cam.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how old Christian is. I know he's got to be probably roughly the same age as Cam.
Oh, is it?
Early 30s.
So basically, Darren was saying around this area. Isn't it, Darren?
Yeah, I mean it's his arm that throws it, but they're both looking up directly, and they're both they're quite high up. That I can see it being where.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement that the red and white player is going to win the header? Do you reckon the red and white player is definitely winning the header?
Yeah, I'd say so. Depends how it drops, because if it drops down in front of the green, then the green wins, doesn't it?
Yeah. As I've said before you came on, Dan, I just think obviously the green player, he's like backing into the red and white player, and obviously the red and white player is kind of holding his ground, so he's like obviously just holding him there.
Yeah.
To get the header, and I think he's got it going over him.
When I used to play football, like we'd back up to like push the geezer behind backwards, so that he has to foul us to actually get the ball. So the green guy looks like he'd actually win if he's going to back up.
Yeah, because it's the same as the dream card that's just gone. Because he was it was the same team as well, both teams. He was looking like he was just like holding his ground or going to back up into him as well. Because the green player had his arm around him as well.
Yeah. So let's put the target there, see how it looks.
Yeah, Gaurav Sharma says, I think it's more to the right. If I've said that right, hopefully I've said your name right, buddy. Gaurav Sharma.
Gaurav Sharma, yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to go with your gut. Evening, Steve. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, Father Steve?
Steve-O.
Where did we go with this?
Steve-O.
That's where the average is now, isn't it? Let me see.
Yeah, it's roughly where I've put my cluster, where you've put that, the new layout now with that target.
Let me take the thing off.
Christian's about my age, by the way.
Is it?
He's 33, 34, I think.
Yeah, I think it was his birthday. What was it? Saturday or Sunday? I'm sure it was that I saw him up. He put a little Instagram thing up.
Yeah. So Darren is, we don't have much of a difference in age then, isn't it? How old are you, Darren?
33.
33. Okay. What are we classed as? As in, if someone talk about us, Are they gonna say are they middle-aged men or something?
Teeny boppers.
Yeah.
Well, I've only got 10 years on you, Darren. So
Yeah. All right. What do you think about this average? I mean, not average, the target, guys.
yeah, it looks good to me. I reckon
Yeah,
they will.
it does. It looks all right.
I reckon they will use. I think the judges will use his hand as a viewpoint.
Yeah, but it looks all right now. You've put the target there.
Mm.
But like I say though, you could move that slightly up or slightly to the left, and it still look all right.
That's the thing, innit? Let's adjust it. Which way? As Darren was saying the other day, we did all this before, and we were saying about this area, innit, Darren?
Yeah, I think that's possibly too much to the left. Actually, looking at that, just a touch. It's on that top corner, the right-hand corner.
It's the guy in green, isn't it? If you move it
So
too much to the left,
that blue just touching his hand, do you think?
No, I can see it being higher.
Yeah, that's why I moved mine up.
Yeah.
It just looks. It looks how he's the red and white is looking way up high.
Okay. Ignore the hand for a second, guys. Where you would have went if the hand wasn't there?
Not there. It's too low.
Try the zone 1 on the top edge of the seat cam. Just go to the top edge. No, up. That's it. Just go on that top edge just to see what that looks like.
Yeah, left or right? It's right at the edge.
Yeah. Round there.
That's what I said. Yeah.
That looks all right. That lines up better now with the guy in the green.
It doesn't make sense for the guy in green, though, innit? That's my only issue in here. The guy in green is not looking there. He's looking here. That's his.
Yeah, he is looking sort of directly straight through his hand, which would be where the ball is.
Yeah.
He's not.
As you look at the picture, zoom into his right eye, the green player, because it looks like he's looking straight up. His pupils are literally, they do stand out quite a lot if you use the zoom. He's looking.
Don't know, man. 1 second. I don't think he's looking that much.
Which would be like through his hand, pretty much.
But let me cover his hand 1 second. That's the direction he's looking, I think. He cannot look more to the right. That's me anyway. Can be wrong. Look at it.
Yeah, which is up near that seat number.
Yeah, obviously that target, we went to the edge. That's what I'm saying. You cannot look at that edge.
Do a line from red and white up to that seat number. See, I don't think that matches.
No, it doesn't match.
So the green's got to be looking more straight up for the red and white to actually link up.
From the green player's right eye, as you look at the picture, instead of at an angle, if you kind of use the eye line,
it makes sense. It makes sense now. It's okay, guys. It makes sense now because judges draw lines like these sometimes, and then they just go in the middle. So now the height is the issue. How high you put. So you can go to that. You can target that. What's he called?
The pole.
Yeah. Well, not the pole. The corner, the edge. Look, then it would make sense. Let me show you something. That's where it meets, isn't it? And then it can target that.
Guys, I'm just checking on my son. I'll be back in a few minutes.
No worries, buddy.
Okay.
So what do you think now?
Do a more. Do a
on the green line, middle chair.
Do another line from the green guy in like a different color just to make it a tiny bit more straighter.
Go to the other room. Go and sleep. But with his other eye, though, he's looking like quite straight up.
Do it on the corner of that chair. Just, yeah, there. And then do one again off the green guy to the corner.
From the other eye?
Yeah. And then another one from the red. Yeah. It's that top right hand side of that chair. Between that chair and that pole. That line going across, I think that's about, give or take, where it might be. And between those diagonal orange lines, it'll be between that.
Yeah.
Can you do a square?
Yeah.
If that's all right.
Square to where?
Where the orange line is now, going across, and then I can't see them going that high though. Just
okay, so slightly higher.
They could go that high, yeah. Just do you see the pole? Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, it's about, yeah.
And then
I'd say it's between the white and the orange, and then the two oranges that are like going that way.
oh man. I don't know why, but I don't think it's not gonna be that much that higher.
I think the average will drop, so it's in line with the chair. I reckon they will go as high as that pole though, and then they won't be any lower than that white one going across.
Yeah.
I can't see it being any lower, but the highest will be the top of that white line, which would make the average drop between the top of the chair and that pole.
Yeah. Yeah. Darren, do you want to share your screen or something? I think it would be better.
So you're looking around 750 then for height. Is that what we're saying? 750-ish?
Yes.
Don't do entire screen, just do Chrome tab or Edge tab, whatever browser you're using. And then you can just share a specific tab that, like the BOTB tab you got open.
1 second. All right. Application.
I'm thinking of giving it a miss.
What, this competition?
I mean, this midweek.
Mm.
Because obviously I'm quite, I've got a budget now and I don't want to add too much money. So I want to play with my credit. So might as well give it a miss because I can simply just use all my credit and add another tenner on top, and then I end up can be in zone 3 or 4 or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
The only thing that sucks me into midweek is the cheap ticket prices.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only. But I'm not overly filled with confidence on this picture now after spending a bit more time on it. I think it could be in 2 or 3 different spots. I shan't be going nuts on tickets with it. 15 tops.
10 tickets is my max anyway. I'm not going to play 10 tickets from now on any competition. Only way of doing it is like playing the picture tonight, so that I wouldn't feel bad spending my credits. It's the same thing. I know it doesn't make sense because it's going to go out of my pocket anyway.
Yeah, I've only done 16, and I literally done the 16 even before we done the average the first time. So I thought, right, just go with my gut, and that's it. So
yeah,
I've only played 1 ticket on this. I should wait to see how good or bad I do on the dream car for credit.
Yeah. Hi Tommy, how's it going? Gary saying, can someone take the background away? I think the seat bars are distracting you on this. Yeah, true. I can if I want. I'll come up with 2 different things, like taking the background away or the hand and everything, and just focus on the eyes.
Come, you're a computer engineer. I'm sure you can Photoshop them seats.
Yeah, of course, man.
By the
way, that's got nothing to do with being a computer engineer. All right, but I can do it.
Well, so it helps. But I suppose the right program helps even more.
Yeah.
Mind you, it wouldn't help me even if I had the right program. I still wouldn't know how to use it.
At least, Paul, what we can do, at least we know how to switch it on and turn it off.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
You could do the basics, and then you're all right. If you can do the basics, there's nothing wrong with that.
If it don't work properly, just turn it on and off.
Yeah.
I'd say around that.
Is that perfect? Do you reckon, Darren? You're saying there? Yeah, that black shadow.
He is perfect. If that's not the zone 1, he will give everyone their money back.
Who's that, Darren?
Darren's
that's like a little square in the window, isn't it? Behind it, if you look at the house behind it, it's like there's a little small window
that's a window. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Window. There's a big window. Yeah.
See, that's where I'm saying it is. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing midweek though, so. Well, I might do. See what credit I get back tomorrow. But...
Yeah, that's what I play. Like Paul says,
why don't you play midweek, Darren? You should play, man. I mean, you're not gonna get banned for a dream car. It's worth playing. Play for the Villa, as was you were saying before.
Yeah, well, all the forms and everything went across today, so it's. I don't think I'll be able to play it.
Dream car, if you won the midweek.
Say that again? Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. Did you actually?
I think Darren's won.
Darren's won again.
No, I haven't, boys. I'm winding you up. I got my wooden spoon out.
Buy me a portion of chicken chips if you win.
Darren, do you think though, if you did win midweek fairly soon, do you think they would ban you then for all of it again?
No.
I don't think they would, because there's a couple of people that have won more than once. And last year you had what's his name? Because he won the F-Type, didn't he? A couple of years before. Then obviously he won the Jimny.
Yeah, the guy from
If they were going to do that, they would have stopped him from playing.
Then there was that Tom guy, wasn't there, that won the two Porsches.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think that they'll ban you but they will for that extended period of time, like the year. But that's the T's and C's. I don't think that they'll fully ban you because you're not exploiting it. You're just playing the game as it is. Like when you win national lottery or something, they don't ban you after playing that. You've just got more money to buy more tickets with, and they don't ban you. So
at the end of the day, it's a business for them. So obviously they're not going to say, right, you're all banned for life, because then they lose money.
Like
they lose a customer.
Like when it gets announced and everything, then the 212 goes into my bank day after. That I've got a year to wait, and then I'll be able to put some of that money back towards BOTB when I get my account back.
Yeah.
All right. So
one more thing is you can play 100 tickets on midweek. Only Dream Car you can maximum play 75.
So, when you won, did you have any credit left, or did you play a midweek as well? Because you won the Dream Car. Did you play midweek?
No, I didn't play midweek. Midweek wasn't on when I was playing.
Oh yeah, sorry, it wasn't on then. But you had some credit. You were mentioning there. You had some credit left.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll reduce the tickets for midweek as well, or leave it?
Reduce it? It's already reduced, isn't it? No,
I mean the number you can play. Do you reckon they'll reduce it to 75
no, I don't
as well?
think so,
after this week's,
it's already cheap, isn't it? That's what I think.
No, but the number that you can play,
like 100 tickets to 75.
After this Wednesday, do you think they'll bring this down in line with Dream Car so you can only play 75?
Oh yes,
possibly.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah.
I mean, it's a cap. What me and Paul have talked about for a couple of months. They should bring a cap, and like the lottery have a cap where you can cap yourself. And I think that's
how did you find that out though, that they've gone from 100 to 75? Because I didn't get no email to say that they've changed it.
No. Put it on the group.
You can go on Dream Club. You can try buy 100 tickets. You can't buy more than 75 tickets.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it you put it on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I put it on WhatsApp.
Green. Yeah,
it was out of curiosity because I knew when I was playing, I thought, well, how many can you actually play? What's the actual limit? And it was 150 when I was playing. And then when I got my account back, I did the same again out of curiosity, and it was 100. And then this morning I clicked it, and it said 75 is the maximum. So yeah, it was.
I think that I can see it just going up to 50, and then they'll stop. That's it, 50 maximum tickets, and that'll be probably for permanent. I think they'll end up doing that.
They was already doing it where they was checking to see if you was playing on different accounts anyway. So I'm not sure why they've actually reduced it. Maybe because it was the backlash that they got. That people was getting loads of complaints saying that it's because he played loads of coordinates. So they're
last week's figure.
Yeah. But I mean, if everyone's playing the exact same, say like hypothetically 100 tickets, then everyone's got the same odds, really. Yeah. It's down to skill where you put the ball. But if he's exploited that, where he's had multiple accounts and slapped 500 tickets down, 600 tickets down, he's got better odds than all of us put together.
Maybe they've looked into it because they did mention something last week. They're doing a sort of search on that or investigating on that. So
but the auditors would have found something like that. They would have found that before announcing. That's why there's a delay between the time of the judging.
Yeah.
The auditors go through, and they I think what they'll do is they'll check credit card history against other accounts. They'll check address history for other accounts that they've got, and see if there's anything that matches up. Now, if me and Cam was playing and we put all the money in together and put 100 tickets and 100 tickets, so we had 200 tickets total, that wouldn't show up. It's like a syndicate, so it wouldn't show up. But if he had 2 accounts, same name, same address, same credit card details, and the only thing that was different was his email address, then it would allow him into BOTB so he could play off the 2 accounts. But they would have picked that up. So I still think it's legit. I think that he's just had some good fortune that he's been able to splash out on other competitions, and they've fell spot on for him. You know, BOTB is legit, and it's they're transparent. You know, that they get the judges in, they put it where they want, and Promo Veritas is actually the ones that say, right, he's the closest, and they notify BOTB, and then they do the surprise video and that lot. But
so they like Promo Veritas, they like verify the winner then.
Yeah, they do all the other competitions as well. I mean, there's
Lifestyle as well. I know they do Lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, not just BOTB. They're world leading for like verifying competitions, the data and stuff like that. So I know that they would have worked hard. You know, 20 years, they wouldn't flush that down the drain just for one person to make out that it's a fake win or something like that. You know, what they do say is, and I think they stress that, which I understand, it's the closest to the judge's average. Now, if the judges, for whatever reason, they all go high and we're all low, whoever in our heads, whoever went high would be in zone 5 and we'd be zone 1. But if the judges all went high, they'd end up being zone 1 and we'd be zone 5, so he'd be closer. So it fell that week that it was his lucky week. But like Cam said, it's not spot the ball, it's kind of spot the average.
Spot the average, yeah.
Well, I can see it. Maybe a touchdown, maybe there for safekeeping, just on there, because if they do go that high and some go down here on the seat, that the average would pinpoint in the middle of it.
That gap, yeah, there's a gap. Yeah,
because if they go there, for that average to go there, they would need to be like up here, which it would still work because you know what I mean. It still works, but it only takes 1 or 2 to go high, like up here, and like 1 to go down here, and that would make it go there. It's vice versa. It's just again pot luck. It's however they feel on the day where the ball is.
Yeah.
I think what's made it a little bit more challenging, I'll put it, is that they've got more judges, because before there was only 6. Now there's like 10.
Yeah.
And before they didn't have a computer generated average. Before they had the 6 judges place a dot where they thought it was the very final one.
Yeah.
So they still chose where they was. And I mean, for the last 15 videos, near enough, they've always gone with the exact average, which is a computer generated average. Now to try and guess a computer where it's going to generate is, again, you'd put a few dots up here, a few dots down here, which would kind of make it in the middle around there or just at the top of that seat. But for a judge to go down here, on this picture, I can't see them doing it because of his hand. But they would class that as it's coming down either between his arms to go onto his chest or whatever, or they would say that's too close, that's going to be a handball. So I can see them going right there and then maybe a tiny bit up like there, which would actually bring it to there possibly, which is on the railing.
On the railing, yeah.
It's just however high they go. And I can't see them going low. You know that one just there? I can't see them going that low.
Yeah, Paul was saying it when he said it because of the hand. You want to go high, and yeah, that's the reason I'm looking up to go high. I think high is the best point.
Just didn't look right.
Yeah. because it looked like touching his hand.
Because you got to remember is it's like wherever we put a coordinate, in theory, that's supposed to be the center of the ball.
Yeah,
and it just didn't look right. Sat right on top of his hand. I know.
See, I mean-
I don't know if you heard us, Darren. We were saying no. Oh, it's a 3D picture, and the ball would be behind, but it still just didn't look right.
Yeah. I mean, I fell foul to that anyway on midweek. I placed my dots a bit to the right, thinking that the cameraman was off center to the left and that it was a 3D picture and it was coming down into him. So I placed my midweek a tiny bit over to the right, and I messed it up, but I was the correct height. I was just a touch to the right. So if I'd done what they do, because what we do is we look at it all week. We've got all week to piss about with it, really, and we overthink it and we move our dots, we move it, we keep mucking around and stuff like that. Whereas the judges, they've got about 5 minutes and they will do the very basic. They will literally, if you watch the videos, they're very, very, very basic with how they line it up. They'll look at his eye, they'll get a line, and they'll probably do that, and then they'll do maybe like fan it out, so it's about that, and then they'll do the same again there, up like that, and they fan it out again at the top. Some of them close it up so it's quite tight, but some of them keep it so it's fanned out, and then they put the ball between the outer line off both players, and they'll just slap it straight in the middle.
Darren, there's a last comment at the bottom here by a new person, I think, Blue. I'm new to all this. Why can't you just reverse search the image?
BOTB by the photographer's rights to it, so the copyrights. If not, they've probably got their own photographer going around doing it. But the photographer that probably supplies BOTB with the pictures has got a contract that the picture can't go up. And even if it did go up on the internet and we found it, doesn't mean to say that the judges would see it and go exactly where that ball would be. The judges is the people that decide where that ball is. Even if they saw the picture after of the real picture of where the real ball is, pretty much guarantee you that none of us would be maybe near it. Give or take, but we'd be close.
Let me share my screen very quickly, guys. Want to show you something. It's a very quick one. I was just, there's nothing professionalism going on. What do you think now?
I still think it's probably about 30 to 40 pixels to the right.
So the red and white is
just
not
for me.
I think the red and white is more straighter.
Forget about what you draw before. Just have a look at it now without the hand. Ignore the hand.
Yeah, because you can't bother about the hand. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I'm still 30 to 40 pixels to the right. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it's higher than that.
Above the seat, you mean, Paul?
Yeah.
Need that little window. Yeah, I think because even if the green player is looking his right eye,
because I think that his hand in the original picture will throw some of the judges. I think they'll avoid it and move up.
That would force them to go up, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a natural thing to do. I mean, like I said earlier in the stream, when I first had a guess at it, the center of the ball would have been literally touching his hand. And although the ball would be behind his hand in the real photo, it just didn't look right. And I thought, well, if the judges think the same as I've just thought, it would just move it up. Just makes sense.
With the target, if you bring up the target and place the very last zone towards the guys' heads.
Yeah.
See where that takes you.
Okay.
I know that it won't be anywhere near that, but it's to get an idea because like the target on the last few pictures has hit their heads, like the whiter outline has been near enough near their heads. But obviously this one, it's going to be higher.
Yeah. 1 second. Where is it gone?
Someone send you a comment. Luke Star. Yeah. No, I mean Laura.
But on your dream car, if cash out for the car, do you still get the? Yes, you do. It's included in the cash alternative. So if you go for the Urus, it's 142 cash alternative normally, plus the 50 on top, which would be 192. And then if you click the 20k at the end as well, you'd walk out with 212 total. And that's the maximum on the highest price car. But it's confusing sometimes because you look at the cash alternative and then it goes plus 50k. So it doesn't say that it's included already.
Included, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they need to mention that BOTB inclusive.
And as we were talking about earlier on, if they did cap it, like for the dream car, if they capped it at 50 tickets, you would be, if you just wanted to go for the like cash alternative and you just went for the Lambo, that's 250 quid. Well, just shy. But it's like 250 quid if you include the 20 grand as well. So I think if they did cap it at 50, I think you would get quite a lot of people spending that amount of money.
No, he's not. The judges aren't going to go there.
Well, I went with after taking the hand off, which is here. And I think I'm gonna go there, man. Just I don't know. I don't care what zone I'm gonna be. I'm gonna go over there.
Go with the gut.
Go with my gut, yeah. And if it's there, imagine how much.
One day it's got to be right. One day we all say it, don't we? Go with your gut. One day it's got to be right. It was right for Darren, right?
All right, Gary, I'll have a look, brother. Sorry, I was busy doing.
It wasn't for me, Paul. Like I've said before, where the day I won, I actually didn't think I'd win because I didn't have that feeling that I was going to win. On the picture, I wasn't overly confident of where I put the dots. So that's why it was more of a surprise. Weeks before, I was like, "Oh yes, I'm bang on." I'm in the zone. I'm zone 1. And I probably was. But I was maybe just a touch into the red or zone 1, but not as close to it, like 5, 6, 7 dots off or something stupid like that. But that week I thought I was nowhere near it, and that's why it was more of a surprise.
It's mad how it makes you feel like that, though, because sometimes I've done it, and I know others have done it, where you submit your tickets and obviously pay for them, and then you're convinced that you've got the winning coordinate, and you seem to forget about the tens of thousands of other people that have played, and you're there and you're laying in bed and you're thinking, God, I've got it, that's bang on. It's just it can't be anywhere else but there, and you convince yourself that you're going to get it.
I've done that many times.
Gary sent me a picture saying obviously looking straight up and all that.
His head would be more tilted back.
I don't know, man. It's confusing, man. I don't know what to do.
You've got to think in football, right? Your eyes lock onto the ball. So when you see the ball coming in, your head would move with where the ball is because your eyes lock on. Your head doesn't stay still. If the ball's coming up and over, your head would follow it naturally. It's a natural instinct to move with the ball. So it can't be directly up. It would never be directly above. It would always be off where it is on the dots where I just placed them on that snippet. I can't on this one. I can't see it being directly above the green player anyway. I know he's leaning back already.
Yeah.
But
So it's more to the right, I think, of the green player.
Guys, I'm gonna go for a quick fag, and Darren, if you'd like to share your screen or something, you can do, brother. Just carry on. I'll be back in.
Obviously, I've got to be up at 4, guys. So
Yeah, Dean.
I'm going to call it a night because I'm up at 4. But
Yeah.
fingers crossed for tomorrow for you guys. And
Yeah,
I think
good luck, mate.
Cam's doing. What's Cam doing tomorrow? Is it?
Dream car and the
It'll be
judging
between the
probably.
new dream car. Yeah, the judgment. All right then, guys. Well, fingers crossed for you, and I'll see you tomorrow,
mate.
See you tomorrow,
later.
Dean.
See you later, guys. Take care now. Have a good one.
See you, mate.
See you later. Say that I said goodbye to Cam. Obviously, I know he's gone now, but say that I said see you later.
No, we're telling that you said fuck off.
I don't say that. I won't be on here again.
Yeah, but we'll tell him anyway.
He's probably watching anyway on his phone.
Yeah, he does that. He puts another stream on.
Like, as I was saying before, if I draw the lines how he sent the picture, it does. I do get what they're saying, that it is directly above over here. It's how the ball curves. It's got a natural curve when it's dropping, and for that to drop down, it's going to end up maybe
behind his head,
maybe behind or just on top of it, if it's like around there, let's say.
But I agree with you. I definitely think that the judges, some of them, maybe not all of them, will be influenced by that guy's hand, where they put their end position.
Yeah.
They might draw the lines, and how many times have we seen them draw lines and then go nowhere near where they cross over?
Yeah. So the hand itself, with it being up, they will automatically, because I mean,
avoid it.
30 odd years, they'll avoid that hand and they'll go higher, because
they won't bother thinking of it as a 3D picture or anything like that. I mean,
no.
I doubt if they'll even mention that, but they will avoid where it looks silly if their guess was literally on top of his hand. Does that make sense?
I mean, it's a noticeable thing, the hand. So they are going to be put by it.
Because this is a battle we have every time, like, when you're trying to break down all the image, and we all guessing where we think the ball is, but it's where we think their average is going to be. And I know we keep going around in circles with it, but that's the hardest thing to get your head around. Because every time I look at a picture, I'm trying to guess where I think the ball is.
Yeah.
But you've got to try and logically think how the judges think, and think, we know 2 will probably go high and 2 a couple low, and then. But on this picture, I'm convinced that hand will influence all the judges where they go, and they will avoid it.
It's 10.29, I reckon. Is it
10.29?
It's got to be 10.29, because it can't be.
It'll be off the page. Yeah, 10.29.
You must have put the time down there.
Yeah, Luke, 10.29, mate. I reckon you mean.
It can't be 20.
See, that's where the seat is, which is kind of roughly where I placed that box. So the way I did it last time, I don't know if you guys would be able to see it, or if I deleted it.
We can see your screen cleared, Darren.
No, it's a different picture. I showed you Cam in the other stream.
We got the page up. You can just switch over, innit, really.
Two seconds, guys. think I've got rid of it. Yeah, I got rid of it. It's on my phone. The way I did it before, I don't know if you can see, is doing a load of circles, the size of the ball, directly.
Oh yeah, I did see that on the WhatsApp. Yeah.
That would, with the lines, it doesn't really give you an idea, but it's just a load of circles, which would be the size of the ball, to kind of get a rough idea where you actually think it is.
Not bad. That is a good technique. That really.
Lines, your lines can be all over the place, but if you do circles in line with a head, you can't really go wrong. You get like an idea of where it might actually drop as well.
Yeah, but you get like the passage, the full width of the passage of the ball.
I mean, to me, it's where I'd say my cluster is, but I mean, it could be a tiny bit lower, like there maybe, just to compensate. If anyone goes low and then they go high, it could be about that. Do you know what would really annoy me? Is that all these coordinates that I've just done, if it actually popped up and I'd hit it.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I think we've all done it. I've messed around with them before and deleted coordinates. And although I never write anything down, I know
I write mine down.
I was in the area. Do you? See, no, I can't. I don't do that, mate.
Just to see, like, if I write it down and then I go back to it when it's been drawn, and I'll go, oh, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have moved it. I should have gone with my gut.
Yeah. The trouble is, though, if you deleted the winning coordinate, isn't it?
Yeah, you kick yourself, but then you'd know to go with your gut a bit more. Like I moved it a couple of times away from where Cam was saying it was, and it near enough was, and it was like the second time I played, if I'd kept it where it was and I did the dots that I was going to play with, I probably would have won, because I was next to Cam and Cam was 3 dots off. And me and Cam was in the same area that week, but I moved it slightly higher thinking it was going to go higher. And that's where I was kicking myself, because I was literally where Cam was. I was there, and if I'd placed the dots that I was playing, which I'd probably play 20, 30 dots maybe at a push, dot by dot by dot by dot by dot. I did used to spam it. I did just all the way through, but now I've closed the gaps and stuff and dropped it down, done like a 5x5 grid or something stupid like that, and it would give me my square of where my dots would be. But I was where Cam was, and I would have won that week, which was a bit of a bugger. I mean, the coordinates that are coming through that I'm putting in, we're all within that square. I mean, I know that I've slapped a load there, but we're all pretty much in the same ballpark. Avoiding it could push them to sway to the right.
Yeah, he's on about if the judges avoid the hand,
Yeah,
they might tend to throw more to the right, to guess more to the right.
Would you not think that they'd just go higher?
Yeah, but I definitely think they'll go higher.
Because if the eyes line up in the perfect area, they'd just go more away from the hand. Like, if it's over here, it's still near the hand for them to keep it away from the hand, left or right, they'd have to go higher. And if they're going past this bit, green guy wouldn't see it. He'd be more stretching back. So if on that dot, he'd see it, but it's still near the hand. Left, he'd see it, obviously, but it's still near the hand. So the only option is to go higher on both left and right. For me, that is anyway. For them to avoid left and right, it would need to go higher. So it works out about right. Can you add your partner onto the insurance if you want?
Do what you like. It's your own insurance.
Yeah, the insurance BOTB, it's your own, and they pay to
contribute. Yeah,
up to 1,500 quid, I think.
Yeah.
Dan's just sent me a message on WhatsApp. Try replicating the exact pose stance he's in. It is possible to look directly up.
Yeah, but this is what we're saying. Will the judges see? A couple of them might go directly up, but I think the majority of them will go to the left.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible.
Vertical.
If he's looking directly up, that it would be there.
Yeah, that was my first guess there on that pole.
It would be about here to keep the clearance away from the hand.
Yeah.
So there's two different areas, but for me, he's naturally, if I remove all the lines, it wouldn't be like that, I don't think, but it could be.
See, I went 1190, 720 because I pushed it up onto that pole. Because to say, my first guess at it was I felt it was too close to the hand, and I thought there's no way they're going to go there.
It's just it's down to the judges, isn't it? Really, like whether they go all right. I do get what they're saying, though. I agree. Again, you look at one thing and then it looks perfect. You start looking at it again and
overthink it.
Yeah,
we all do it.
I mean, at 12:26, it could be bang on that pole, and it could be dropping down in his eye line. It's give or take, isn't it?
Yeah, 15 max for me on this, I think.
It's not a nice. It's literally not a nice picture, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite.
It's between that over there and this over here. But would you say if it was there on the right hand side, would green have any chance of getting it?
No. No, because I think the player in the striped shirt is going to push the green player forward anyway. To get,
I know that he's lunging
control
back.
of the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he's lunging back, which would possibly indicate that it is there, because then it's going to drop down. So he's trying to move back to get that coming down. Because if
he would naturally step back. If he pushes that green player, he would naturally go backwards a bit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if it's there and it comes down, it's still not really going to connect with green, so he'd have to move anyway.
I think the guy in the striped shirt is in control of the situation anyway.
Yeah.
Whether he fouls or pushes the green player out of the way or not, I still think he's going to get to the ball first.
It's awkward, isn't it? I mean, how'd you delete them all? I forgot. Always remember that. Always.
I put it on if I want to even try someone's code in it. I still put that on.
Yeah, I do. It's habit. See, to me, that's a natural thing there.
AP, I think the red guy is pulling the green sky jersey, and that's why the green guy has lifted his hands and also his expressions. Yeah, he does. He definitely seems out of balance. And, you know, BOTB do tend to like the situations where it looks like there's a foul being or about to be committed. So it is in their genre to use photographs like this. Not that it bothers me, but I think there's too much going on here for it to be in 2 or 3 different spots.
See, if they cross their eyes over with the lines, it would work out there.
Where would you go if the green player's eyes were closed or the red player's eyes were closed?
Where would I go if the green guy was closed?
No, the red guy's eyes were closed.
All right, yeah. But hang on. If I wasn't looking at him, I'd still say it'd be between this, and it would just be a case of how high. If I wasn't looking at him. But then when you do,
Okay, I will look.
Luke's asking you to try coordinate, Darren.
12:29.
8:01.
Is that not the same one as? Oh no, that was 10:29, wasn't it?
Yeah. He agrees. He says he thinks the red player is going to win the ball.
What if the guy in green headed the ball and he just landed, and the guy is pulling him still, as in he headed, but he was pulling him before, but he just landed and he's just looking at the ball. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, it's possible, but I mean, I don't think that's the case. But
I mean, if he headed the ball and then now he's like not in balance, and he's out of balance and all that, and he doesn't care and it's landing.
How do you download the picture without playing any tickets, Cam?
Right click on the picture. Right click.
Oh no.
Inspect and then source. Yeah. Sources, and then go up to botb.com and then go to that one, third one, sorry, not that. Yeah, that one, and that, click that, double click or something. There you go. Right click on that.
Save.
There you go. So right click and save.
Yeah. I can't remember how to do it. It's been a while.
That's
right.
the words.
I'll show you a different way. 1 second. This might throw things, or it might be make it a bit more clearer.
Because we are playing on full res pictures now. Before it wasn't full resolution picture.
Yeah. Right, share screen, application, paint. Right, I'm on general paint on here. This is what I did the other day, Cam, that I sent you.
Yeah.
Is this where you do like the circle thing?
Yeah.
Right, just got a pound in my nose a minute.
Darren's making some dinosaur eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Father,
Steve should remember these.
yeah. Father Steve will relate to that.
See, this one is too close to call it really on this picture, actually. The other picture that I did, it worked out all right. To me, it's there. Lining all the bubbles up and stuff like that, which is about the size of the football. It's about where the where we were saying that pole and that chair. I'll try. That's why his hands are up. Would you say it's around there, Cam, or?
No, I'm still stuck with that. Go down a little bit. Bit more. More. And go right. That's where I am.
Well, you think it's 3D and it's in in between his hands?
Both hands, yeah.
Have they ever done that on a picture though?
Think so, yeah. I forgot which picture was it, but they did. Everyone was talking about, oh, it's gonna be handball and all that, and they were saying,
I see what you mean. It's gonna be like here.
Yeah.
But the ref with their arms up, would they automatically call handball because he could be influencing where it is going to be?
Yeah.
Because the way it's coming down, I know that it could connect with his hand. Like if it's here.
I mean, the maximum I would go to the middle of that seat. That's the maximum. Keeping thing into consideration where the judge is going to go, because where I said for the ball to be there, they have to go even lower than that to get the average there. So I would say probably the middle of the seat, or near the top edge, but not quite at the top edge of the picture. Yeah, there. That's my lining, 100% from this guy. And yeah. So wherever is going to be the middle, that's where I think it is.
So about there.
Yeah. Just under that top edge of that chair, and a bit more to the right, which is there, like where you got it now.
Which is where I said it at the start again, wasn't it? The top
Yeah.
right-hand corner of that chair.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be more right from that chair.
Yeah.
Beyond that chair.
See, I'm not ruling out any higher, but for it to fall there for the average, then the judges would need to be up here for it to settle there.
Yeah, I mean, someone gonna go left, someone gonna go right, and it's the average might just end there.
I'd say that they'd probably end up there, the judges themselves, and then
they take someone off, because this is a picture where people are gonna go all over the place, and obviously they're gonna take people off, and they're just gonna end up there in the middle of that. That's what I'm thinking.
See, divvy.
Yeah, you just can put a ball there or a circle there or whatever. But
yeah. See, I reckon that they'll probably do it where one or two might go there, and then judges would go there.
Yeah.
The average could be across the top there.
Yeah.
So that's the height there, and then the judges would go where you're going, Cam, but then it would fall and settle there, which is a good area.
That's gonna depend on if someone like Kieran go really low.
Yeah.
But it might be on where you said, because if they keep like Renee and Roger or Chloe kind of, if they do the judging and they are not that far away from the other cluster, because Alan is the head judge, so he might just end up at the top of edge of that chair. But still, I believe it's going to be just below the top edge of that chair.
Would you think that if you're saying it's here,
yeah,
for that to fall there, someone would need to be.
Yeah, someone will. Someone like Matthew might just go to that white dot on that other chair.
But do you think that someone would end up here?
Yeah, even at the bottom edge of that chair. You know, the bottom edge. Someone like Kieran, it might be more to the right, but someone like Kieran, they will go there.
I'm settling around there, me, that they'll go where you're going to go, or
but that was
thinking of going.
Yeah.
Someone will definitely go there.
But as long as the magnifying glass touches somehow, just touches all the averages, then they might just end up being in my area. Because if it was Matt, then yes, I understand what you're trying to say. But because it's Alan, unless it's really far away, he doesn't take anyone off. That's the thing. And obviously it's going to be a lot bigger, so you know. I tell you what though, if you put it down a little bit, put the ball down a little bit, it's going to be anywhere inside that ball. I'm not saying it's going to be at the center of that ball.
I'd say anywhere there.
Yeah, inside that ball. So that's where it's going to be.
Because if they keep it quite tight, which they should do, because it's not a hard decision really on this one, unless they did go up that way, if you know what I mean, straight up. But if they did do what we've done, which has gone over here, it's just a matter of height, because it could be that again it could be there.
Because not everyone's gonna read the body language, not everyone gonna be on that situation. Someone just gonna go with the eyelining as a first look, and as you probably remember, when I first drew my line, it was under, I mean, on the left hand side of his thing. What's he called on his head, like even more to the left. That's where I went, and someone might just go there after just having a very quick look, and then might just say after, "Oh, do you know what? I didn't realize actually what happened," and then I just literally drew some lines, and that's what I came up with.
Yeah.
But when you put that ball earlier, that's where it's gonna be anywhere inside that. I will just probably make it slightly smaller, and it's gonna be between. That's it. Them two. Them anywhere. It could be literally anywhere within that circle or that dinosaur right there.
I'm definitely going to hit a few tickets in around there.
Yeah.
Insurance
James,
policy.
don't join the membership, please, because we are not promoting that anymore. We're doing Patreon. As you can see, the sliding banners down below. The link is in the description below. So you can join a Patreon, which is a lot cheaper. You don't need to be a platinum member. You can join a Patreon. Starts from £3 per month and goes all the way up to £25 per month. But anything you want, if you like to join, and you get access to the VIP WhatsApp and Facebook group and the public WhatsApp group, obviously, which is free all the time. But
So
not the YouTube membership. Become a Patreon, please. Okay. Anywhere within that. Yeah.
2 fingers again off the screen. It would fall within that yellow circle. It's just left, right, up, down.
Yeah.
I don't reckon it'll be much higher than that, though, Dad. Yeah.
For it to be, I reckon it'll settle there, because I think that a couple of judges will go there. One or two would come up here, which would make the average there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Top
you
of
have
that
to
chair.
also, guys, we're also ignore. I mean, not noticing or talking about the fact that those professional judges, how we proper into that picture, they got a good habit of messing it up. So we're not thinking even 1% to go slightly lower, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So as Paul says, like the insurance policy, as the insurance policy, if they can, mess it up. I'm not gonna say intentionally, which doesn't sound right. But what I'm trying to say, if one of those bad judging, imagine if they go there where Darren just drew those 3 lines, and that's it. We're all gonna be in bloody zone 3, zone 5. Yeah, zone 5. So, and they are ex-footballers and all that, and they'll always come up with something as an excuse. Regardless, they're gonna get 200 dislikes, but that's how it's gonna be. So, you shouldn't just ignore the fact that they might even go lower. Forget about what's happening in this picture, because keep it in mind, it's all about spot the average. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just gonna have a flick through just to see on the winners any pictures where their arms are up and where the judges have gone.
They did. I forgot. I don't remember which week was it. Let me also try.
I know that midweek wide open, so that was okay on that one for last week.
Yeah.
The jag, both arms was down. Ellen, no arms. Their arms are down. It's like to try and get the recent ones of where. So the midweek one, the guy was like that, so he was about to chest it, and that was a couple of weeks back. There's not been any recent ones where the arms have been up.
No, it's not recent. At least 4 or 5 months ago, maybe. It's gonna be hard to find those pictures anyway. Like, what it's gonna be.
I saw a comment earlier. I think it was a new person. I forgot to click it and mention it. Neil, I played about 50, 60 tickets when I won. I had a lot of credit though from previous weeks when I came like runner up and stuff. There was a guy in the chat saying that he was new, and do we take into consideration of facial expressions?
Sometimes, if it helps, if it's something so obvious.
I think it was a guy. I'm not sure actually.
I mean, I would say it's better to rely on the eyelining guys. There's not very often they just talk about the body languages, because sometimes we say, oh, they haven't done anything and the ball must be high, blah 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 blah. So
it's a split second from when that pitch is taken to where the ball's traveling into it.
Yeah,
it was Andy saying, do we take it into consideration? Which some pitches you can clearly see that they're literally about to connect. But the way both of them are directly high, on this picture, I would say that they're higher. But any other picture, it would be lower. If his arm was down, it'd be a whole different story again, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon that if his arm was down, we'd be all settling possibly for, I would say, there. If his arm was down,
Yeah.
And I reckon we'd all be happy with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But because of that arm, it throws it right out, and I do reckon that the judges would go higher. In fairness,
I found a picture with the arms out, but probably it's not the quite one, correct one that we want to relate to. That's the midweek competition run from 9th till 15th of July. If you go to previous winners, you'll be able to see.
Yeah, I'm on previous winners. What's the name?
Name is Al Costello. Is the winner from our family, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I've got him. S4. See, yeah, I get what you mean there. But it's sideways on again, isn't it? Let's see if I can share it just so that they can see it.
Okay.
Share. So it can only be like from there and from there, which is that you haven't got arms in the way or anything like that, because you can tell by their eyes that it is up here.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not dropping down between. It is in theory. I get what you mean. It is dropping down between arms towards his head.
There you go. Another one. My man Andrew. The picture that Andrew won. Andrew Ems. All right. So week 18 to 24.
Good old Andy. Yeah.
Look at that. Everyone would have said, "Oh, that's handball, this, that."
I would have said,
yeah,
there, give or take. I wouldn't have gone that close but then again, he's already up in the air, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's not lifting his hand like that, obviously.
Yeah. They've put it closer because he's already up in the air as well, isn't he? So. I mean that guy there doesn't even line up really, does he?
Yeah, no. The most messed up picture, probably you didn't play that time. If you go to Lawrence Dunsdon, that one, 15th to 21st. LAW, Lawrence, RENCE. Yeah, that guy, Audi. Have a look at that picture.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the edge of zone 3, nearly zone 4. That was a messed up picture.
So when I can show you actually on here. Everyone's asking about how many tickets I played for.
Okay.
And where I played.
Should show there, yeah.
I was about 60 tickets just down.
Yeah.
I lined it up and then it was just down. But they did put me as if I was bang on. But when I was speaking to Christian, they said I was the closest to the judges.
Obviously, he's closest to the judges, isn't it?
Can you not see the tickets you played then, Dar? Now?
No, it doesn't show me anything.
Okay.
Just says meet the judges. Even when I go on my account and everything, it just says competitions played within the last 12 months. But by then,
you can't see the order. You can. Oh, you can't even see on the email, isn't it? No. They don't send the ticket numbers on email.
No.
Are you wearing the same top?
Yeah.
Lucky top.
Yeah. Well, I went to Morrison's and everything tonight. I did a load of shopping and everything, so I got back quite late. And then, I left straight from work, went shopping and everything, and then I come back. So
yeah,
I've packed on a bit of weight since then, I think.
Yeah.
But all of that year, I was still keeping an eye on it.
There you go. Darren's brother, Brandon Clayman.
See, when I won, which was here, I decided off the spur of the moment to go down to London for the fireworks. So I went and parked. I parked in Bromley, just near the Glades.
Yeah.
Caught the train up into London, and I was sat on the train as Christian was doing the video for this guy, which won a Tesla. But what was surreal was that I was in Bromley and I'd just been round like Croydon, Biggin Hill, all that sort of stuff, showing my mum where I used to live and everything near enough.
Yeah.
And this is where this guy was, Croydon.
Was it?
Yeah, so it was like, hey, bloody hell. Well, even there, that would have been difficult because some people would have gone here. Where would you go on Dreamcar?
Oh, open that picture, please. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I actually got a coordinate, I think. Have you got a coordinate? Let me check mine 1 second.
1026 780 is where I first thought it would be, but that was off the phone at midnight.
I think we're close. 1 second. My coordinate was 1024 698 697. So X-wise we were bang on. You're 780, you went lower, and I went 697. Just put that on. You'll see. That was obviously after having a first look.
Right, I've done mine as well, the free ticket. I can tell you mine.
We're not far off there, can we?
No.
Right, mine is 867,769.
But I tell you what, though, Darren, I like yours more because based on the guy in white, he's not looking as high as I can see now. That was just a first glance. So yeah,
What was yours, Paul? Sorry.
So that's all of our free tickets. I mean,
what was it again, Paul?
867,769.
867,7.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's gonna be a tight cluster, that one. Very tight.
Yeah.
I believe. Gary saying his ticket, free ticket, is close to Paul's. Yeah. I would probably go right in the middle of mine and Darren's coordinate. I'm quite happy with the X.
What throws me slightly on this picture is the guy in blue, his left eye. So I'm going to ignore his left eye.
I always do it off the middle of the eyes.
What, like the bridge of his nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
Looking at that actually, I don't think it's where I put my first dot, where I just had a first glance. I think it's over near you, Paul, because on the when you draw it, that's more of a natural position for his head, whereas if he's up here, his eyes would be wider. They wouldn't be squinting. I can't see it being. I'd say around that.
Yes, I agree.
If not tighter, as in roll that out like that, right hand one, and make it between there and me and Cam. I don't think me and Cam, I think we're too far right, but then you first glance, it's, let me just make that a little bit bigger.
Yes, obviously it's first glance, but I'm gonna come up with
Paul's is a natural position for his head and his eyes. Ours, which is there and there, I reckon his head would be just a touch up, or his eye line would be higher, which it could be again, but you've got that when you play football and everything. You've got that lock on. Your eyes and your head and your body just follow the ball.
Yeah.
If anything, it's between us, maybe about there, which is.
You doing a stream on this one tomorrow, Cam?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at it before.
Yeah, I mean, it should be quite a tight cluster with all the.
It's going to be a very tight cluster, I believe.
See, a lot of people might just go straight across.
Yeah.
It can't be that high with that one.
I'm looking at some results from before, man. I was so stupid, man.
See, if you did one line from his right eye, it covers his left eye as well anyway.
I think it's slightly higher.
I think White's going to win it.
Yeah.
I think Blue's nowhere near it, and he's coming in from behind and like shoving him out of the way or something. But
yeah,
it's pretty. I think me and Cam are a bit too far right, a bit too close to the players, if anything. Whereas anything like
again, it's about spot the average, isn't it? So you might be right.
I think it would naturally settle about there, maybe.
Yeah.
Like there or here. I think we're too far right, us. I think for his eye line, for the white guy's eye line, the one in the white, sorry, it's just a tad too much to the right. Whereas if you pull it back to the left, that's pretty much centre of the ball.
Yeah.
Nine, 4, 5, 7, 5, 5, roughly. I don't think it'll be straight like that because his eye here is just a touch up. I think that's what they'll do when they judge it though. They'll do it off both of these eyes with a wide span towards the end and one line going up, and they'll just place it like bang right there.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got anything to work off with this guy, so I doubt whether they'll do 2 lines off him. I think they'll just do the 2 off him, the 2 or 3 off him, and then smack it where they think it is. There's a question here. What do you think of the Fiat Multipla? It's my dream.
Ugliest car enough.
Say that again, Cam.
It's the ugliest car.
I was to say, is that a trick question?
Each to their own. Everyone has different tastes.
It don't float my boat.
I mean, my first car was a Mark 1 Punto, Fiat Punto. Then I had a 1.3 KA, and then I went to a 1.6 KA, and then I went to a Peugeot 206, and then an Audi A5, and then an Audi A5 Quattro, and then back to an Audi A5 2 litre. So for the last, since 2016, I've had Audi A5s. Just the Quattro was not the facelift; it was the B8, not the B8.5. It's just different, each personal preference. I think it's where my mic is. So I apologize if you can't hear me. My mic is on my camera.
I think he means that me and Cam shut up when you're discussing your views and points.
Oh, right. I get it now, yeah.
Winner's talking, mate.
They're absorbing.
Not just a normal winner.
Yeah, we're absorbing. We're sucking it all in.
I mean, weeks and weeks before I won, you know, some of the weeks I was in space with some of the dots. You know, I just felt lucky with that one picture. I'm not like a guru of it or something,
but Cam said it just then. If you go back over some of the previous pictures and you look, it just seems so obvious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When like you see where the result is, you think, yeah, it looks obvious. Why was I think so far away? Or
before, when I started to really like zone in onto it, thinking, you know, I'm getting close. I'm really getting close with this. I was trying to figure out ways to win it like everyone else. So I started to watch all of the videos religiously. I'd watch the winners one and I'd see what they've won and I'd congratulate them and all that sort of stuff. But then I'd jump straight to the judges and I'd sit and watch the judges' videos. And then when I look at the picture, I would look at it as if I was the judge, if you can understand. And that's why when I said over here, his natural head position is here, whereas me and Cam, when we first looked at it, I looked at it on my phone just past midnight. I got into bed and everything, and I placed my dot about there. Well, I think I was below, actually. Yeah, I was this one, and that was the first glance, which looks spot on in fairness on a mobile phone. But then when you come back to it, his head, when you look at it, like you said, Paul, you look at it and you go, what the hell was I thinking? Why did I place it there? It's a bit more back or something like that. You kind of, when you take a step back, you can see where it is.
Yeah. You see the eye line better, can't you?
Yeah. See, what I used to do is I used to zoom out and I used to use that like that. Because that would be the ball size compared to like the heads and stuff. And then I've said it before, but I use the 2-finger rule off the head, and the 2-finger rule off his head would be on my screen. 2 seconds. Yeah, the 2-finger rule off the white, the guy in the white, it works out at the bottom, which is where I originally put my first coordinate. But then again, they're not that far away. But then I use chopsticks. That's what I won with last time. I zoomed out, I got the position of the heads, and I just did it with chopsticks for the eye line, and it worked out about right. But each person has different methods, and but I'd say it's more there on this one anyway.
We'll have an in-depth look tomorrow and get the other guys' opinions. Right, Cam, I'm gonna have to shoot, mate. I've got a few bits to do.
I have to go. All right, guys, so let's just say goodbye to each other. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. on our Dream Car Competition picture. So have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers all.